But as an actor from, from an earlier generation, when you see somebody like Alia or anybody like in that generation, what is the thing that immediately strikes you? Like, how are they different?
See, the thing is, I don't try to. It's just the way they are as an actor.
Okay.
You see Ranbir and you get mesmerized by his work. You see Alia and you see her shots on the monitor when she's performing. You're like, wow, how she did that. So they're just gifted and they are so sincere with their work.
Yeah.
And they're so down to earth, which I love about people because I've been in this industry for 30 years and I've seen people change. I've seen a lot of people, but they're big stars and they haven't changed.
When the acting that you did, is acting always acting? As in, is it always in service of the role? Or is there a style of acting that was different when you were doing your earlier films versus today?
See, I didn't go to any acting school or anything.
Right.
So for me, it was just experiencing being in front of the camera every time.
You did say you're a director's actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eventually I was with Shekhar and Shekhar was very good with me. I spent a lot of months with him. My scripts kept changing. 1 minute I was a runner, so I went and learned how to run with the state level team's coach. It went on for 45 days. Every day I went to Priyadarshini ground in town to learn how to run. And I'm running and I'm like, dude, I can't run that fast. Then I said, no, I'm going to be I'm an actor. So even if I don't run fast, they will make me look as if I'm fast. Then I became a drummer. I went to Muhammad Ali Road to pick up a drum set. I learned with Adesh. He was a sweetheart. He's no more. I couldn't learn how to drum. I was like, shit, I'm pathetic. Then I would tell myself, dude, you're just going to act as if you're playing. So just learn how to, beat the drums. Then I became a juggler. So I learned how to juggle. I learned with 3 balls, and then by the time the 4th ball would have come, they changed the script. Then I became a stunt guy on bikes. I used to go on the beach to learn how to jump off a ramp, and I didn't even know how to ride a bike because I was never allowed to ride a bike. I could ride cycles. And that changed. And then finally, when we started the film, we shot for 27 days. But Shekhar got an offer from Hollywood for Bandit Queen. I guess it was meant to be that way, And my dad told him, he said, you know what, it's a big thing for you, so you go ahead and fulfill your dream. My son is my responsibility and my child, and I can't wait for so long. So that's how Raj Santoshi came into my life. And so that was every day. I still remember the first shot I gave only from Barsaat.
Right.
I had to walk, there was this whole set made of an arena in a factory or something, and I have to walk down the steps, come down, look on the left or right of the camera and smile. And I was so nervous. That was my first shot. उसके बाद में first shot का meaning ही नहीं रहा क्योंकि 27 दिन shooting करने के बाद में we started shooting again for another film. The Muhurat was done on my birthday on 27 January. My grandfather was there and everyone, he was still alive. So that was my special moment actually.
So is it true that because you were born the year Neil Armstrong,
Yeah.
you were almost...
It's a very Punjabi thing.
That your mother wanted to name you Neil?
Inder Neil.
Inder Neil.
Yeah.
Right.
She did.
And then what happened?
That's what it is. I said, माँ आपने मेरा नाम विजय क्यों रखा? बोलती नहीं मैं तो चाह रही थी तेरा नाम इंदर नील हो पर क्या हुआ मैं बिजी थी तो मैंने तेरी चाची को भेजा और शायद बीजी मेरी ग्रैंडमदर ने उनको कहा कि विजय रखना. It became Vijay. Then now I realize that my brother Ajay, my eldest sister is Vijayta, then it's Ajita. So obviously my grandmother has named all of us. There had to be Vijay only. So that's how I got my name. But my mother really wanted it to be Inder Neil.
Because Neil Armstrong and
Yeah, because the Punjabi thing, Usal, Punjab, the whole world knew that Neil Armstrong has landed on the moon and Neil is a nice name. It's a very Punjabi name, Neil. Inder Neil is a very Punjabi name. So.
And Bobby is what you were called at home.
That also one of my cousin sisters gave me a nickname. It's a very Punjabi thing again, to have nicknames. So I have Bobby. And I've always been unhappy with my names because they were so common. I wish my mom had named me Inder Neil. I really wished.
I don't think Inder Neil Deol would have sounded very nice.
If it been Inder Neil Singh Deol, then it would have just been Inder Deol, which would have not sounded nice as Bobby Deol has that sound to it.
Lord Inder Neil doesn't sound as good. Lord Inder, whatever.